welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys loses a week ago, trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, the man who was his offensive coordinator the last 3 years, but now Bears head coach Ben Johnson. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, man, I think they've got a real shot to have success.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down, Detroit.
We're going to go right back to Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll go again here with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. In motion is Barner.
A gain of 13 yards. And
Play action now. Purdy. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion is Barner.
37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Lions.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's
in motion is Barner.
Lions, 1st down.
Back to the air is Purdy. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job against defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he's got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the 7.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
The kicker's kick is good. And the Lions will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain
It
on the
is
play.
3rd
It's
and 10.
3rd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
6-yard gain.
A big-time play for the Bears. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 11.
It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one is complete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Will Reichard on
So they
for the
send
field
in
goal.
Will Reichard
A
for this field goal
28-yard
try.
attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Looks to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10.
In motion is Barner. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A pass pulled in by Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. That's Coleman. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Detroit.
The Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Lions.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion is Barner. Purdy now on 2nd down. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Damn, I miss you, Chef.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Henry will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Detroit.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Lions open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Woo. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Christian Benford on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Lions first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Lions first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion is Barner.
39-yard line.
This is Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
In motion, it's Odunze. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Gain on the play. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. With physical run, it'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Second and 4.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yeah, give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Purdy. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. Took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Pass to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Record on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Mahomes. This pass right side taken in by Cook. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Mahomes just going to put this forward. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
They'll go again here with Henry. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 32-yard line.
Henry tries to bull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Lions. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye from Louisville.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. First and 10 for Purdy. Oh! And they'll take this down inside 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
Open left side is Barner. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball. At least he can live to play another down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. It's Williams. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
After that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. On the ground, this is Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
And the Bears first down.
Mahomes back. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Mahomes there to throw again. That's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And there's defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Bears first down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. That is first touchdown this year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look underneath for Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Lions first down.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Benjamin St. Jude.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Bears offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Bears send out their punt team. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down.
On the give, here's Henry. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 29-yard line.
34 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Third down and 3.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Got the hook up there to Odunze. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Gain of 18. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On second down, Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Shamar Stewart gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. The Lions add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
1st down throw, Mahomes. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught right side by Beckham. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And this could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Try to stretch it out, can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
They'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams gets it on the draw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one into the hands of Beckham. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bears
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Right back to the air from Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Bears.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Rikers good with the extra point. And the Bears will cut the deficit to 7.
Bears 22.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.